Yo. Hello. Hi guys. What's going on? It's a nice is today Tuesday? I have work. I'm on a Monday to Friday schedule. I should know what day it is. Why can't I remember? It's Tuesday? It doesn't feel like Tuesday though. I feel like it should be like a Thursday. No, it's Tuesday because I'm doing a Tuesday Thursday stream this week. Next week is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream. So therefore it is Tuesday. And I always stream Stardew Valley on either Thursday or Friday. That's how it works. That's how my time frame is going to be set. That's how I know. But hey guys, what's up Jam? What's up Callie? How's it going everybody? So, yeah, we have a little bit of a simple kind of stream today. So, who's heard the news about Twitch? Because that's always a fun one. It's really funny that I scheduled a stream for YouTube today because there's like a lot of stuff going down on Twitter because we got updated on some stuff from Twitch, where basically Twitch is doing something where they are completely kind of like they're making ads a little bit of a no-go, a little bit of a pain. And for when you like a lot of higher profile content creators are like making a good amount of money off of being sponsored, right? And the problem with that is that they're like kind of getting choked on that earnings. So Twitch is kind of like becoming less of a place that they want to go to for their stuff because it's like going to become anti-TOS or something. So there's like a whole lot about that going on. I mean, personally, you guys know I've already been streaming on here because I've been like, yeah, I feel like YouTube's pretty fun. And I like hanging out with my YouTube audience a lot. So really excited to kind of like double down on that, I guess. And yeah, but anyways, today's stream, who knows what we're doing today? Who knows what we're doing today? If you have been keeping up with any of my stuff, then you know what we're doing today for this stream on this fine day. I mean, you could even read the title and you're like almost there. You could read the title of the stream. Sai wanting to become God. Yeah, I'm going to ascend right now. I'm gonna ritualistically sacrifice everyone that enters the stream and just ascend. And you guys will be the fodder to me becoming God. Wait, what? Oh no escaping this one, K. You're stuck here. Hey K, Raiden. Hey K, what's up going on? What's going on? Fyodor, do you have a preferred Fyodor GF? Anyways, yo, what's up? But yeah, so today it's pretty simple. We're just gonna be doing some world building, just a little bit of writing and like talking while I kind of work on my D&D setting, and maybe a few other stories that we might want to try writing if anyone has any ideas. But basically, we're on the topic of Ascension, gonna be talking about like we're gonna be trying to create a D&D world that I really like. So yeah, let's just kind of get into it here. I have it set up. Hopefully, okay, it's not working. Hold on. We can fix this. I'm getting scammed right now. This is so messed up, man. This is messed up, dog. Why would you do this? Here, just, okay, what? How does that fix it? Huh? Anyways, oh, it's frozen too. This is crazy, guys. I don't know what's going on. Oh, wait, this is actually so... Okay, there we go. It's working now. Gonna take suggestions or can we watch your thought process? I'll take... maybe some suggestions if I ask. I think it's going to be a little bit of both, like a conversation on the side. If you guys want to pitch in on like, oh, this sounds really sick, then I'll see how I feel with it. And because like this is a world that I'm trying to make for a few D&D sessions and maybe a campaign I'm trying to run down the line. So I'm just trying to set up like the backstory, the lore, the history. And like, you know, we're going to be doing like a lot of like a little bit of mix of like, okay, this is the history that took place over the world. Like major events, and then also after that, besides that, a little bit of like current events too, like what's going on. Is there tension between like a certain kingdoms or like countries? Is there a whole new continent that just got discovered? Stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of that. It's and also just, you know, hanging out, just having a little bit of fun. Let me play some lo-fi music in the background. We're gonna go find some lo-fi. Chill lo-fi. Let's do this. Is that a good volume? So yeah, there we go. Hey Sai, yo, what's up, Nini? How's it going? How's it going? So then now we're going to be kind of starting the writing process. I always like listening to like music in the background for stuff like this. It just adds to the atmosphere, you know what I mean? So just a very cozy stream today, guys. But yeah, so I don't have, okay guys, I'm gonna be honest, I really suck at names. I'm really, really bad at names. So I actually already did start a bit of this like a while ago, but I was like, okay, I want to revisit this idea. And then maybe like later in the stream, like an hour from now or something, we'll try writing like a little bit more of like a, oh, hey, we're gonna write about a whole new world, a different setting, a backstory, a separate character. Just, you know, we're just gonna have fun writing around with different things. Like there's no promise we're just only doing D&D, but I suck at names, by the way. I absolutely suck at names. So, we have a few. So I don't have the name for the world yet, so it's just Zawardo. And then we have Gauch's Crest, which is the name of the village that I'm planning to have the very first few sessions in, or the very beginning of the campaign in. Honestly, the best writing process I've seen so far. Well, I mean, like, I would do normal writing. Like, I'd start, like, when I write, sometimes I do this world building thing where I like talk about like, okay, let's get all of these basic facts down. What's the foundations of the world? What's the biggest problems we have? And sometimes I just write, like I just start like, okay, how do I want to start this? How do I immerse the people into this scene? And then I'll just start with like someone like in the middle of like an explosion or something. Or like some other like contextualizing like scene, you know what I mean? But this is what I like to do when I have like to prep like a large world, that I really want to have like I want to know how the world works. I want to know what runs this world. I want to know what problems are going to be apparent for the characters in this world. Stuff like that, right? So, yeah, the basic premise of this world is that, okay, I feel like 800 years ago is pretty like long, or like it's like a relatively short amount of time. I mean, considering that we're like in the 2000s, but I felt like 800 years ago was an appropriate amount of time that life has kind of settled down. I want like an aftermath, sort of like a long time aftermath. And so I chose 800 years because one, hundreds are clean to work with. So it's like more than 800 because it's like a general time. I don't know how the calendar system's gonna work yet, so we'll have to figure that out too. But 800 years ago, the gods disappeared and left behind only pantheons of faith. As a result, religion is scattered and mixed as several different stories and gods have left their marks despite their absence and silence, with only residual power being left behind in the form of divinity that can be channeled by paladins and clerics. So basically, gods are missing in this world. They've disappeared for centuries. And I wanted to show that and have this world where all these gods have kind of disappeared, but they have so many legends and myths about them, right? And champions of the faith like rising up in times of need, or even over the last 800 years. So, number one big event, gods disappeared 800 years ago. And I wanted to explain how paladins and clerics could function even without the active presence of these gods, right? So that's what I kind of did. That's why I came up with this. The paladins and clerics are there. And so that was like the basic idea. The basic premise of this world is that this is a big event that happened. And now it's just kind of like drafting out like, okay, locations. So I like doing kind of like a bottom-up approach where I start from the beginning of where I want the story to take place at first, and then kind of expanding it from there, at least when it comes to world building for me. So, Gauch's Crest is kind of the start of that. And because this is like the basis is being like a D&D campaign, right? I wanted to start it in a guild. And it's about people that are joining a guild for numerous reasons. They want to be an adventurer, a qualified adventurer, sort of like the hunter kind of like hunter exam, where you get access to a lot of resources and possibilities once you become a hunter. So I wanted to do that, but with the Adventurers Guild system, where you go to here, and it's like this big event where you are trying to become an adventurer, an officially qualified adventurer. And so it's like a kind of like a very big event, a monumental occasion that happens every now and then, where people assemble at the guild's hall in Gauch's Crest. This is like one of the main headquarters. Although it's not like a main area, it's kind of like a calm, peaceful place. And basically there is like the main headquarters in the capital for like the full function of the Adventurers Guild. But Gauch's Crest is a very important landmark for it in the culture of the Adventurers Guild, because this is the town of beginnings. Like, this is Little Root Town in the Hoenn region of Pokemon. So, yeah, Gauch's Crest. And the reason why it's named this is because Gauch is an uncertain being that I have still yet to create the backstory for. But this is where they made kind of like a stand for themselves and created this comfortable little, like, homey little village. And it's become a town of adventurers who have all retired. And it's become kind of like a tradition in the Adventurers Guild that, depending on what you're looking for, if you, like, you know, just want to settle down and like be around people who have lived amazing lives and just kind of settled down, Gauch's Crest is the place to be. So in context of that, a lot of like the little like inns and like bars and like stores and whatnot where you can get like equipment is just run by like very old people. And old as in like they are retired, they're done, they're like chilling, like, but they're adventurers still, so they're like they don't really do much adventuring anymore, but they're still very strong. So they kind of serve as like the overseers of this kind of like annual, like, hey, people are coming in to become adventurers, let's oversee their journey, make sure they're on the right foot, right? So that's what this city is, or what this village is a little bit. And yeah, so they kind of like take care of the new adventurers that are starting off on their own journeys, and serving is kind of a place where, like, if people are like, I don't like the hustle bustle of the city, I'm not like really adventuring anymore, but I'd like to settle down. So like, it's just a bunch of elderly adventurers that are just like really strong and capable, but they're just like all these like really like sweet like seniors that are kind of like just hanging around. At least that's like the initial template I had. And like, there's a few workers, but like most of the youth are basically Adventurers Guild employees who are located in the branch as security for, like, as it says here, drastic measures, drastic circumstances, right? In case, like, for some reason there's an apocalypse happening near Gauch's Crest that people need to stop for God knows what reason. So that's like the concept, and I wanted to start because we're starting with the Adventurers Guild for all of this. Kind of like the important NPCs, right? So NPC number one that I felt like was always the most important, the guild branch leader, Marcus Zalar. So Marcus Zalar is, I'm still trying to figure out what race would feels really fitting for this guy. But through some means of magic or anything, he is centuries years old. Like he could have potentially seen, okay, I gotta name this freaking disappearance. I gotta name this disappearance. I guess the absence, I don't know. I guess the absence, huh? Let's do like a heading 2 and then the absence. Oh, what did I spectral? Oh wait, this is all in, why is this in Arial? So I don't know about you guys, but I really like this type of font when I'm writing. It like adds like the vibe to it, you know what I mean? It really adds the vibe to it. So yeah. And then basically we have, I've explained Gauch's Crest. I've explained the logic behind it. It's like the place of beginnings and maybe endings of all sorts. It really does add the vibe, right? It does, see? I mean, if I really wanted to, considering we're doing fantasy, I could go like, oh yeah, let's go caveat. This is cute, but it's so hard to read. It's just very hard to read. Anyways, let's go back to Spectral. But yeah, so that's kind of the world. And then, so we're gonna call this the absence, temporary name, temp name. And then we'll just bold that to make sure we know that. Give it a little highlight too. I'm extra because I want to just make sure I can, like, I'll see that, like, okay, we gotta fix this. Or we could just color code it actually. Let's just do absence and then we'll color code. It's like very temporary, very and then anything else that's just like, okay, we need to change this too. And anything that's kind of locked in, we'll just have, like, you know, just in black, just chilling there. I think this is a concept is pretty set. I mean, it's more like a general blurb, and then we're gonna be adding in like, oh, NPCs, characters, and whatnot. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the main stuff there. Okay, so Marcus Zalar is our main man, and he's basically the guild branch leader of the test. Shoot, I had a name for this event. Let me check one of my other tabs real quick. Hold on. You guys like the music, by the way? I just found like a chill video game lo-fi. And I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was very, very fitting for like the fantasy aesthetic that we're kind of feeling. Yeah, I don't have a name for this. I do not have a name for this right now. So I'm trying to find a name for the event, the Adventurer's Initiation, right? Where basically it's trying to figure out what's a name that sounds like this is the beginning, this is the start of it, the start of it all. It's like as monumental as a 10-year-old getting their first Pokemon, their starting Pokemon, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's like the thing. That's the thing. So, I wanted to have like a monumental kind of name, like something iconic. I was just like, okay, but what if like it's like a path to like it's secretly like the Adventurers Guild is a system where people are trying to like ascend to godhood, but like you don't really realize that until later on after like your 50th quest or something, where you're like, wait a minute, why am I getting all of this stupid stuff and holding on to it? And then you just realize it's like a ritual to godhood. The whole point of the Adventurers Guild is to create new gods. And actually, that's kind of sick, no? Like all the... Oh my god. I feel like I need to control... Okay, like I'll say that, but I don't actually know if I'm going to keep that. See, the thing is, I'm trying to do general things because I'm trying to do like the surface world. This is what you know. This is what players will know going into this world. But I don't want to do like the deep lore stuff yet. You know what I mean? Because if they ever like go like, I'm going to go check out Sai's world building stream, and they just see the entire world just laid out for them. It's just like, yeah, so this is actually an evil person. This is a terrible city. Slavery still exists, which I would never actually do, I don't think. Actually, maybe it's like a side quest, but not like too big of an issue, I would say. I feel like in a world of like this, it's just like, okay, well, maybe that's something to think about. Big social issues of the world and how it affects the world and like permeates it. Okay. Event is Adventurer's Initiation. What if it was like one of those really campy like sort of events where like, you know how like there's like super campy events that are just like, yeah, Adventurer's Initiation, and then like it's like colon road to like journey to something else, you know what I mean? Anyways, Adventurer's Initiation, and then we'll just go ahead and highlight that yellow just as like a little like, okay, temporary, gotta change that, gotta update that later. So we have a little bit of all right, so let's actually talk about Marcus now. Marcus is a fun character for me. First off, I need to figure out like the, okay, again, yellow highlights are just like stuff that is up for debate, very big up for debate. Like as long like I just don't know, like I feel like it's like maybe I have to get a wheel of like D&D races and be like, yeah, you're gonna be a Kenku. Anyways, we're gonna have Marcus Zalar, inspiring man who's centuries years old, conscious of it and tries to stay as modern as possible. A facade he puts up very well, but yeah. So I say conscious of it because I want him to be he's like the type of person that like, oh yeah, like I'm several centuries years old, but he doesn't try to bring too much attention to it. He says it in passing because he doesn't want people to like be like, you're an old man. It's like, no, I'm pretty hip, guys. I keep up with what's cool, and and he does it well. But like, it's like if the adventurers ever like catch on to that, it'll be like a guild thing. Like he's kind of sore about his age, but like you can make fun of him for it. Actually, I'm gonna write that as a note. Staff make fun of him for it, for being old. He sore about it, but comical. Okay. And so that's that, right? That's like the first thing I came up with for him. As someone who's building her own anime-ish fantasy modern world, I can relate to wanting to flesh out certain parts, but also not spoiling the whole plot. Yeah, especially for me, because I'm like, like, I think, like, plot is important, but like at the same time, like, I don't want to go over stuff that will show up in the plot when I start like going through the events of this world, whether it's in writing or if it's in the D&D session, right? Also, I need to come up with a very stereotypical otome isekai setting, because I want to do a D&D session based in an otome isekai world, where it's like it's like creating like a like D&D dating sim for my companions, except like it's just built to be like that. I think that'd be so fun to make and run. But yeah, so Marcus Zalar, very charismatic, very good. And so he's okay, again, we gotta say this. So this is like the general features I imagined him with. Just kind of like a simple like scar between the eyes diagonally. So like kind of against the nose in a sense, but like right above it. And then so they have short salt and pepper hair, very short, very well kept too. I'd say give that D&D dating sim idea a stupidly long name, like some romance manga. Yeah, like a web novel name. I would absolutely do that. That's like 100% part of the plan if I ever run that session. Again, like I know, I'm planning it. But yeah, so okay. Short salt and pepper hair, well kept. And a scar running diagonally between their eyes. So they're a little bit comical, but inspiring on the topic of setting off on adventures. So like they're very, very good at inspiring. Believer of discovery and adventure in the truest sense. So I just felt like I had to add something a little bit more to like create, because like for one, personality is a big part of it, and I have the personality of this guy being very charismatic, very like you know, I'm cheering for you to grow and develop. And but also like very realistic, like, hey, there's a lot of like, it's not all sunshines and rainbows, but that's what adventuring is all about. It's about trying to get over that, trying to grow as a person and find out what you seek in life or whatever it may be, right? So I felt like I needed to add a little bit of like spice to him, you know what I mean? Because I can't just have him be like this all-powerful guild branch leader, right? He's pretty powerful. He's century years old. He runs a guild branch in debatably one of the most important areas of the world because of what it means. Like the adventurer's initiation, like ceremony and like event is a global thing. Like Gauch's Crest is seen as like a haven for all like countries in a sense, where it doesn't matter what country you're from, as long as you are abiding by the proper rules of being an adventurer, which is like, you know, seeking out adventure no matter what direction it may be. Like there's some evil adventurers out there. But like, it's like, if you want to come to this event, if you want to try and like send people that you believe will be great freaking adventurers to this event and like to start off and like hopefully like have the renown of being like their home country or continent, then you send them. It's like that. It's a very, very big event, monumental again. And the scale is like always different. So I always thought for my first session, I'm thinking that there's like usually like a very clear and organized list of like what people can do in order to be like officially like done, right? And they have to come back with an accomplishment of some sort. They have to go on some sort of adventure. And the capabilities is like their big thing, you know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Quill? All right, so Marcus Zalar is in love with the HQ leader. And again, HQ leader is, so Gauch's Crest can't, even though it's like a pretty neutral zone, it still kind of belongs to, it still belongs under like the geographic borders of a kingdom or like a country, right? So the big thing about that is that I'm going to try and have it so that Gauch's Crest is, there's the capital of that country kingdom is where the HQ is. Like the actual HQ for like global. Like this is where like it all kind of began and took off. While Gauch's Crest was preserved as like a side thing for people who wanted to retire and raise the next generation in a sense. So Marcus is in love with the HQ leader Zithra and was sent here because Zithra, they trust him to deal with drastic circumstances, but want him to relax because he was overworking himself to death in order to earn their favor. And I gotta fix the phrasing because I think Marcus is a very defined like male, like identifying, but I think I wanted Zithra to be very like non-binary, non-conforming. So kind of like an androgynous figure that we can figure out the race or whatever later on, but that's the kind of like idea that I had. Like I just think that the Marcus being like the most capable and strongest and most reliable man in this guild branch, just being absolutely head over heels for the HQ leader, and it's like an open secret, like he loves them and they reciprocate, but like also like he was overworking himself because that's how he shows his love for Zithra. So then Zithra sent him to Gauch's Crest to run all of this in a calm setting where he's very limited in how much he can overwork himself. So I thought that was just really like a really funny like dynamic I wanted to implement to like make Marcus kind of like this really charming kind of NPC. And then just almost glowing gray eyes. I feel like I need to move this up to more description. And which are glowing gray eyes. Yeah, I just love sharing like what I have down so far with everyone. Yeah, like I just love, like, I love creating names, but I'm like, some names I'm really bad with. I think like fantasy, like general names, I'm like, okay, I can maybe work with that. But creating like grand names, like world names, I feel like I always suck at. Okay. Anyways, that's that. So, that's the branch leader. And then I felt like the branch leader, I should come up with a vice leader for the branch. Maybe someone who's a little like, who's very abrasive. But then like, yeah, we'll come up with that soon. But we have like also like our staff. Like I felt like the staff I wanted to come up with here. Let's change this into a heading. Staff is going to be, let's do this as a heading 2. Yeah. Why is it? Oh, I think it turns into, okay, it turns into heading. Giving notable NPCs a distinguishing feature also helps PCs remember them if they ever need to recall them later down the line. Yeah. So, yeah. Because, I don't know, I've seen a lot of ones where like the super powerful like figure in command is like very quirky, and I feel like I've done that enough where I don't want them to be the most powerful. Like I want to have like the local hooligan, you know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna have like the crazy like out of pocket like just creating chaos character, I don't want them to be in command for this story. I'm not a DM, but I know some things. I mean, I feel like being a DM is being a storyteller, right? And that's what it's all about, right? It's just having fun, creating a world, creating the story. And I love it. So it's just like, you know. Anyways. Hold on, I need to change the settings on this. It's a bit loud for me, but I know it's a good volume for you guys. There we go. So, yeah. So first up is Nalia Croft. So I'm debating if I want this to be like a Y or a I, because it's like Nalia or Nalia. You know what I mean? Nalia? Ooh, this is hard. I don't know. I kind of like the Nalia. Like Nalia. It's like the kind of like, it kind of like, shoot, I don't know how to explain this. Nalia Croft. Because it sounds like it's kind of like curving. Like when you say it, it's like a kind of like down and up kind of name in a sense. Nalia. You know what I mean? Like very smooth. But then Croft is like, I wanted to add like texture to their name. And then I also wanted it to be like a really like kind of comical character in the way they acted and stuff like that. So they're shy, they stutter a lot, and are terrified of adventurers for God knows what reason. Shoot, I don't know, like it's just like the clerk, right? Like the Adventurers Guild clerk. I feel like there's a term for it that I'm missing out on. Is that just it? I don't know. But yeah, so that's like you know, bright red hair. And they've manually enchanted their round glasses that are enchanted to to reflect all light. Like in a one-way manner. It's like a one-way mirror. So you cannot see their eyes at all. Like it's just bright glints of like light. And like you just like see a reflection of yourself, but they can like see through it because they have it enchanted that way. So yeah, I don't know what to do for Nalia, I'm gonna be honest. Besides the fact that she's like a very shy character, sort of kind of comedic in a sense. Forever glowing anime glasses. Yeah, that was exactly what I wanted for this. Because I felt like it was very fitting for someone who's super shy to like be very embarrassed about the idea of making direct eye contact, but feels empowered by the fact that they don't need to make direct eye contact. Like they just look at you in the eyes, but you're not seeing their eyes, and that feels like that's okay with them. That's like okay enough for them. So that was like the main goal for this character, and like just a general assistant who's just kind of like sorry, could you go collect 10 sheep's wool, like just like that, you know what I mean? Like a very stuttery character, very shy, very like just like, how did you get this job and why are you here if you're so terrified of like interacting with people in one of the most interactive jobs you could ever get? Like this is probably the most customer service-y like job you could ever get in the Adventurers Guild, and here you are. And they love their job for some reason, so it's just like, okay, well, we don't know what to do with you. We don't know what to do with you. How long has it been? It's already been like 30 minutes. That's crazy. But yeah, so we have Nalia. I want another, like, okay, I want like a hulking figure. Like a very big, I think a Dragonborn would be appropriate for this. Dragonborn. I think a Dragonborn would be sick in this context. And just like a very like loud person. Like they're a very loud character. Loud AF. In fact, just for good measure, just for the sake of like clarity, they're gonna be like super loud. And then let's get this back down to size 11. And then yeah, so let's see what we want to do here. Because I wanna get down with these, like the branch first, and then we can go more into like Zithria or Zithra. Zithra is gonna be like the coolest character we have to make though. Like actually the most coolest. But they have to have their like little quirk. So that's gonna be the harder part. Figuring out that quirk. So anyways. Nalia Croft. Bright red hair, round glasses, they're enchanted. Should we make her like a halfling? I feel like a halfling or a gnome or like a dwarf would be like, no, okay, not a dwarf, not a dwarf. A halfling or a gnome would be very fitting for Nalia, I'd have to say. Because it's like they have to, I feel like just the image of Nalia being a very small, like of like a physically small race is like very like, it matches. Like I like going with character traits that sort of like indicate like a race, because it's like being your race is kind of what defines you, or like not your race but like species, person, right? So yeah, let's do halfling or gnome? Maybe what about half gnome, half halfling? Ooh, is that pretty meta? They're a halfling gnome. Oh my god. Okay, let's try that actually. Let's try that. It would be amazing to have forever glowing anime glasses. See? Extra small. Well, I mean, I think gnomes and halflings are like around the same size, I'd have to say, right? Let's look that up. Are gnomes and halflings the same size? Gnomes are taller and heavier than halflings. Okay. Let's just do halfling then. Let's do halfling. But anyways, it would be amazing to have forever glowing anime glasses. I mean, I think the idea is really fun. It's like a fun idea, you know what I mean? Like, for the same reasons that I said that I wanted to give it to Nalia. Just like the idea that you could probably just like look wherever or make eye contact, and you could see them, but they couldn't see you. Like they just have to look at your face. I don't know, like eye contact is hard unless you're like just like feeling really confident. Like I have moments where I can't hold someone's eye at all, but like sometimes I can like just stare someone down and be like, yeah, like let's do it. Let's get to work. Let's finish this project or whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, so bright red hair. I feel like it should be braided. Should we give her like the mom hair? You know what I mean? Like the dead mom hair from anime, where it's like over her like shoulder and like braided. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, bright red hair, braided and resting over left shoulder. Over her left shoulder. Round glasses are enchanted to reflect that light and hide her eyes. Okay. Okay. Is that enough for her? I did so much for Marcus. But here I am and I'm just like, yeah, this is enough for you. Like they don't have a lot of information on them. I feel like I'll leave an extra bullet point and like just leave it for now. I don't know. I kind of want to ham on Marcus, but I think it's because I look forward to playing Marcus as a character. Like if I DM this session, I'm going to be the voice of Marcus. And so it's like, I have to like, ooh, like he's going to be fun. Nolly is just a pile of stuttering. So it's like, it's hard for me to like contextualize her. You know what I mean? Okay. But like, what if I say at nights, after hours is a loud and aggressive drunk, but like in a cute way. I think that would be really like funny. Like just having that like gap in personality might be a good quirk. Might be a good like little fun trait to give her. All right, now. Listen, I like doing random things. Like I like adding random character traits to people sometimes. Like it's just like, for me, it's like a cohesive image. All right, Dragonborn. All we know is that they're going to be loud. Dude, I love appealing to like kind of like these gaps in like subversion of expectations. So what if they're like really loud? They're like very physically big. Physically large and towering. But but they are and like they look very strong. I'm saying, okay? Like my goal is to make this a very quirky and like very enjoyable, like goofy kind of fun like starting place, and like all the characters need to reflect that, you know what I mean? So like he looks very strong. Actually has very little strength. It's an illusion. Like they're really tall, but they're actually just really skinny. Actually very skinny, but same height. See, like for me, like this is a town where I'm gonna have very fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. If he's very loud, maybe make him a bard with an overwhelming stage presence. Well, see, here's the thing. Like, I can't just make him like a very tall, like loud, charismatic guy. He's just gonna be the loudest friggin' wizard you've ever met in your life. That's what I want it to be. Like, I think I like the idea of a bard, but I feel like the bard, I think it would be fun to have him as a bard, but I really want him to be a wizard. Because he's just the most intellectual person you'll ever meet, but he's also just the loudest. So he's just like shouting about the intricacies of magic and like the fabric of reality itself. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna say he's like a very high level wizard as main class. Wizard with quite a few levels, and a few levels in bard. Yeah. TDH? Oh? Wait. TDH? 2D honest? to be honest, I think if I were to meet him, I would cry. That makes sense contextually if I put like, okay. Really? Are you like, because he's like a fun guy, you know what I mean? He's just like, yes. And then like also like just very like kind of like forward in his thinking. He's just like, yes, everyone should live as they please. And as long as like, and then we just need to like work around that. And like he just does whatever because he's just confident he has the power as a wizard to be able to like make things work out. And so it's just like, yeah. He's really funny because I think I'm gonna have to find like a bunch of philosophical quotes and stuff like that he would just like reference all the time. Quoting philosophical quote. Quoting ideas often. And that's gonna be like his quote. Okay, but like in all of these kind of like unique characters, I'm gonna have a normal Furbolg. I'm gonna have a normal Furbolg. Very chill, relaxed, doesn't give a F. I'm having so much fun writing this. Hold on, I need to get some water. I've been talking so much. I've been so happy about ranting about this stuff. I've been ranting so much. I need to drink some water. Hold on. Always good to hydrate. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I drink a lot of water. Like I'm the type that, you know how people like just take sips of water and like, you know, that's a good amount. I chug like a whole lot and then I wait and then I get like kind of like, you know, water sounds good right now. And I just chug even more. Like I only ever use like a hydro flask or like just refill cups of water and I never keep track of how much water I actually consume. But yeah, like I gulp. You can hear me gulp whenever you're in the same room as me. You will hear me just gulp. Water is just a mood, honestly. But yeah, but like I also just love drinks as a whole. Like I love water, I love juice, I love soda, sparkling water, always a banger. Yeah. And then tea. Oh my god, I kind of want boba. I kind of want to get boba. I might have to ask. I might have to go out later tonight, later in the day and just be like, I'm gonna go get some boba. I'm gonna go to a place not too far away and get some boba. I've just been chugging ginger ale because I'm currently recovering from a cold. Ooh. Well, glad to hear that you're recovering. And also that's a mood. That's a mood. But yeah. Guys. Oh yeah, also I want to talk about this, but I may have purchased 2 games a few days ago. I got the Spider-Man games for PC. Like Spider-Man Remastered and stuff like that. And Miles Morales. So I'm like really excited. Hold on, I gotta respond to something. Yeah, sorry. My friend on one of my friends is DMing me about how the Star Rail update is today, the Honkai Star Rail update is today, and he's just like, "Hey, after you're done streaming, come share your rolls. Like, I want to watch you roll." And I'm like, "Okay, well, it's not going to be out until like 11 p.m. EST tonight, but you know." But yeah, because he knows I have kind of like ridiculous luck, but I'm also spending money on the game, so it's like, yeah, you know, it's how it be. I can't wait to get started on the thing though. Those are amazing games. Yeah, so those are going to be on the schedule for next week. As a heads up, like I'm going to have like an official schedule posted like on Sunday. Hopefully I'll be free for that. Yeah, this week I'll be okay. But Monday is going to be Spider-Man Remastered. Wednesday is going to be Omega Strikers. And then Friday is going to be I have to see about Friday actually. I have to see about Friday because I know I'm heading out on that for that weekend, on a trip, and I won't be available until like the next Wednesday. I won't be available like in general. I'll be like around Discord and stuff like that, which you can join, right, by the way, in the description below, in the description of this stream. You'll see that there is a Discord server that you can join. Come join Stage and hang out with me, say good morning, say hello, and talk about all manner of things that I still need to expand upon because I can. So I won't be available. I'll be available on Discord for like during that time period, during that weekend, Monday, Tuesday, whatever, right? But I will be pretty busy. And then Wednesday I'll be back and hopefully be able to do stuff too. Apparently I've cracked Gacha Luck too because Quill asked me on what Obey Me banner to roll on and I brought home a UR for her. Ah, I see. I don't know Obey Me. I'm unfortunately not in that type of niche. I'm not a very, I didn't play many mobile games. I played Summoner's War and then now I'm just getting into Honkai Star Rail. I do like gachas though. I played Puzzles and Dragons for a while. We should get back to writing. Doesn't give a F. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. This guy's already kind of like flushed out. Oh my god, never mind. I know exactly who this Furbolg is. Hold on, I need to open my D&D Beyond. So for those of you who might be confused right now, this Furbolg is gonna be Weck. Weck is one of my characters from another campaign I was in. He is a very, very dumb paladin. Paladin of God. Deity of nature. Alright, D&D Beyond. I had a last name for this guy. I promise. I swear I did. Sign in with Twitch. Authorize. Come on, show it to me. Collections, my characters. Alright, where is it? Oh, I didn't have a last name for him, actually. Yeah, he's the Paladin of D. He's just Weck, Furbolg. Yeah, alright. That's always a fun one. Yeah, sorry, I've been responding. Honkai Star Rail is like a big thing for me right now. But yeah, so Dragonborn Loud App, very high level wizard, a few levels in Bard. LMAO, oh my god, Sir or Miss Furbolg, LMAO. So, Wack is an interesting Furbolg. It's like, oh, hello. How's it going, everybody? Yeah. So, just kind of like that, you know what I mean? I'm just a very like well-meaning guy. He has an army of nice. He has an army of mice. It's just a very funny dude. Just a very funny guy. He's just always in the tavern or always in the guild hall. He's like an NPC. Sleeps by the fireplace. Sort of cuddled by his army of mice. Yo, Mother World's Company Clips. Yo, welcome back. It's been a hot minute. I feel like I like this time to stream. 3 p.m. EST feels like a good time for me. Works in my schedule very well. Leaves my evenings open for me to be productive with other things. Guys, I'm so excited. So, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but one, I am trying to make more webtoon content. I love storytelling. I love stories. I'm trying to make more webtoon content. I have a very brief, like, kind of like exposition on just like my thoughts on solo leveling. It's called Let's Be Honest Solo Leveling. That's a video that's gonna come out. I'm hoping sometime next week on Wednesday, I think. Actually, no, I wanna, wait, today's Tuesday? Never mind, it's going live tomorrow. I'm gonna record that tonight. And then I also have gotten things together. I'm gonna be trying to record my pilot episode for my game show on Sunday. So hopefully you guys will hear from that soon. Maybe I'll throw some clips and previews into how should I say this? Into the Discord. If you guys pay attention to announcements, there are some announcements where I ping everyone. There are some announcements where I won't ping people at all. Keep in mind, if you see announcements has a bubble, like there's a message but no ping, that means that I'm gonna make a new sneak peek channel actually. I'll put a sneak peek channel. Just lying somewhere in the server. I'm proud of myself. This is kind of random, but I'm close to my goal of 100 subs. Be proud of me. Nice. That's pretty cool to hear. Congratulations on that. What type of content do you do, by the way? I'm actually pretty curious about that. So do you just like clip VTubers, or like do you just kind of go around like, you know, making your own content, putting up your own stuff, playing games, streaming? Like, I'm just very curious because your name says Mother World's Company Clips. Sorry, I have to like go slow there because it's like a little bit of a confusing name. So like I assume you're a clipping channel, but like I'm not like fully sure. But yeah, that's really cool to hear. I love it when people come in and like talk about like stuff. But yeah, no, like 100's a very cool number to have. Very cool number to reach. Like I still remember when I hit 100 on any platform for that matter, and I was just so thrilled. I was so happy because that's a lot of people. Like if you just visualize how many people like 100 is, it's like, wow, that is insane. But yeah, so let's see. Okay, so Paladin of Deity of Nature, always in the guild hall, sleeps by fireplace, cuddled by his army of mice. Which I think is just a really cute image, you know? Like having like Weck just next to the fireplace. It's also a callback to like a certain campaign he played in, that I played him in. So yeah. So we have about 3 members of general staff. And then just like an army of like I'll have to think about this. Additional. And then we're gonna put this as a highlight. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I don't want to do that. Don't do that one. There we go. Okay, so I'm not really sure I get what you're writing. We're creating a world right now. We're world building. So, we're setting up like oh, this is like the setting. This is the thing. We've just been kind of going on like tangents because for me, a stream, if it was only about the thing I'm doing, then it gets kind of like, okay, well, I mean, I could just write off stream because this is in a sense it's work, right? I'm creating a world for D&D sessions I want to run later on, and well, why do I need to be streaming this? Well, because I want to interact with you guys, I want to talk to you guys, and maybe even get some ideas every now and then, right? We've just been kind of disrupted because what were we even talking about? I just like, my mind is always spinning. You have to understand. I just lose it, you know what I mean? Like I just keep going on tangents and stuff like that. So we have our staff, Nalia Croft, Halfling, Dragonborn, unknown name, and then Weck, a Furbolg. And he's technically staff, but he doesn't really do much. Like he's just kind of around. And then, let's see. I want to go over Zithra, but I want to go over the Vice Leader. Let's go over the Vice Leader. The guild branch Vice Leader. And then I don't know what name to give them. I feel like someone who's just very like wide-eyed. I have like a character base that I want to write them on. Like very direct, they don't pick up on social cues. Very well-meaning, but just unsure how to convey it. And I don't know what race I want to put that as. So that's a work in progress. And then here we're gonna put, ooh, what do I want to put here? What did I title the stream, by the way? I feel like I titled it world building, no? Oh yeah, world build. Let's pretend we're God writing stream. Yeah. That's what we're trying to do right now. Very exciting stuff. And then now, so the guild branch vice leader. What type of characters would be really good here? Do you have a fireman? Are you able to use a fire? Are you able to have a fireman? Eh? I mean, it's a fantasy world, so I don't think we have a necessary like firemen or like fire department. Because especially in the city, especially in the village like this, which you missed out on, it's like a retirement area for, or like a settled down like village of adventurers. So everyone's pretty capable of dealing with fires, I would say. And then so the guild branch vice leader. I don't know what race to put them as or what name to have them as. Clerk. Nelia Croft, halfling. Dragonborn. Administrative assistant. Dragonborn. And then we'll have to... there we go. That's where their name will go once we figure that out. Weck. We'll put him as mascot. There you go. And then additional, cool. So let's get the vice leader down. Competent at work. Wide-eyed almost all the time. Doesn't social cues. Well-natured. What's like a special talent they would have? Excels at teleportation and magic capacity. There you go. I feel like that's a good amount. Good start. All right. Let's figure out. I think a staff of like 5 NPCs, a handful of NPCs for the guild, is pretty good. And then, shall we get working on shall we start working on, how should I say this? The lore of the world. I think that'd be fun. Let's get started. Okay, so Gauch's Crest. I'm not going to be much help, sorry. Oh no, it's okay. I mean, like, you don't have to like contribute if you don't feel like you're confident in it or anything like that. I'm good at making up names though. Okay. We'll see if we have any characters that we need to come up with names for, but for now, let's work on coming up with some gods, deities for this world. Let's see. So, let's see. Okay. How many gods do we want? How many deities across the land? Okay, let's make like a little like check-off list kind of. Number of kingdoms / countries, number, and then same thing, heading, no, heading 1, number of continents, geographically, and then number, heading deities. There we go. Just make sure all of this is in spectral, and then we can go ahead and bold all of that. There we go. Let's go, making sure all of them look nice. Okay. 1 god for a kingdom or country or whatever you have. So Gauch's Crest is a little village. I feel like we don't want to make this as big of a heading. We want to make it like a heading 2. 1 god for each kingdom or country or whatever you have. We'll see. I feel like it's better if I start with the deities first and then work off that. because I don't necessarily like the 1-to-1 ratio, because I feel like religion should be very like widespread, because it's a very big like foundation of this world. So deities. Okay. Let's try this. We're gonna have deities, and then we're gonna have heading 2. Okay. And then we're gonna have like a list here. So we're gonna have one for each element. Elemental. So that's gonna be like fire, water, earth, air, light, dark. Just very traditional elements, the 6 elements, right? Ooh. I don't know, actually, no, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Lesser deities? Sorry I had to leave, but I'm back now. Oh, no problem. Don't ever feel bad if you have to go. Fire should be named Phoenix. No. I feel like directly naming the fire deity Phoenix is a bit too on the nose, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like the idea, especially since a phoenix is like a species of like fantastical creature that are for sure going to be like in the story, in this world. So I would have to say, I think maybe we can take Phoenix and we can transform it into a deity name. And I like that. So like we'll take the mother of phoenixes. Mother of phoenixes. I think I like that idea. So thank you for the inspiration for that, actually. Really appreciate that. The mother of phoenixes. What's a warm name? And then there, so rebirth, redemption is a big thing for them. Or not the mother of phoenixes. What about okay, just the queen of phoenixes. The phoenix queen. I feel like I need to get used to that idea of that, the idea that a deity's title or name is enough. Like we don't, okay, don't mind that typo. That they don't need to have like a name, but they can have a name, but they'll have like a title. And the title is the biggest thing, right? So the Phoenix Queen. I don't like Phoenix Queen. That doesn't sound right. I don't know. This is really hard. I want to take the name. I want to take Phoenix and transform it into like a name or title. Like if because like the first impression that I have, because I'm really lazy, is like I just be like Phoenixia. Like for me, this would be cool, but like at the same time, I feel like it's missing something. You know what I mean? Rebirth and redemption. Fire. I want to have like 3 concepts under every person. Rebirth and redemption, I think, is very, very under one. Phoenixia. Noatia? Noisha. No. I don't know. I'm still trying to think. This is hard. This is really hard. I object to that name. Well, I mean, obviously I'm not like you just wait, because we're still figuring it out, right? Like nothing I say right now is final. Because I would have locked it in and moved on to the next deity by then. Okay. So hold on, I gotta turn on the lights. It's getting kind of dark. Let's see. So we have Agni is a fire god, but I don't know if you want a god. I prefer not to take like previous names, I feel, because the whole thing for me is like a separation from fantasy from like actual mythology. So I don't want to like be like, oh yeah, like we're just gonna bring in like Thor and Loki, because at that point I might as well just bring in all the different gods, right? I might as well stick with the current like system of deities that we have in real life, right? Like that we have like Norse mythology and like Greece and like stuff and like Roman and like Korean, Chinese, Japanese, like Eastern Asian, Southeast Asian, European, stuff like that, right? Okay, sorry. No, you don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. Sorry if I came off as like a really like super like blunt shutdown. I didn't mean to I didn't mean to come across that way. And then it's more just like as like explaining like, oh yeah, like I like separating it and like setting up my own system of worlds, because for me it's like fun that way. Nah, it's okay. I just say sorry a lot, and I feel that. I actually feel that so much. Trust me, like I'm like that too. Like, it also comes to me like I also tend to over-explain myself. Like I've explained myself when I don't need to, and my friends are like, okay, you didn't need to say that. I don't care, or like you're fine. You don't need to explain it. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. I just, you know, I just do that. It's dark at 3 at night. It's 4 in the afternoon right now, for me at least. It's 4 p.m. So it's like it's kind of in the afternoon, but like also like it's really overcast today. So the lights are a little bit like I need like to turn on the lights. But yeah, so Phoenix. Let's see. So if we're going for rebirth, I don't know why, but I like in names having something that represents the character. In a sense, it's 4 p.m. It's 6 p.m. where I am. Ah, I see. Yeah, for me, it's only 4 p.m. Where I'm at right now. So yeah, 6 p.m.'s nice. I mean, that means you gotta go eat dinner soon, right? At least within the next like hour or so. But yeah, let's see. I'm still trying to think like what's a good name for this fire. What if we title them the Phoenix? Like Phoenix is their title in a sense, but then we have like a name. And then I'm thinking of like a Relezia or Relza? I don't know. Releza? Okay, y'all can call me Ali if you want. Okay, got it. I'll try to keep that in mind. The names on the names being like not necessarily what to call gets confusing because my memory is really bad sometimes. Where like I'll recognize a person, but I won't like be able to correlate like their preferred name through like the socials. You know what I mean? How do we feel about like something along the lines of Releza? You know what I mean? Ah, shoot, I don't know how to spell this to like properly. But I feel like the R into the Z sound is like really important to me. Like Releza. I don't know. If you guys have any preferred spellings or alternate forms of this name that you guys like, then go ahead and shoot it in the chat. But blank the Phoenix, I think is like a big thing for me. I think I really like that. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of a big thing. Hello, I'm from Indonesia. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Yuki. Wait, is it Yuki or Asame? I think it's Yuki is the first name. Which one would you prefer? And also like maybe how to pronounce it, because I'm stupid English man. American boy. Hello, I'm from Indonesia. Yuki Asame. BRB, I'm gonna try to fix my lag. My Wi-Fi is murderous today. All right, have fun with that. But yeah, welcome welcome to Indonesia, visitors, or any people across the world, or just not in the same area I am. We're currently just writing a little bit. I'm first time in here. Welcome. I noticed. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you enjoy listening to the stream, vibing out, listening to some music in the background. Okay. So, rebirth and redemption, fire. It's like their main things. The symbol of fire, brazier, is their symbol. Their symbol. Nice. Okay. Maybe a Y. So it's like a Rylesia. So it like, I don't know. It's like, that's the kind of like the idea that I want. Rylesia. But that sounds like release. Ooh, maybe that's a different deity. No. We're sticking with Rylesia. I don't know. How do we feel about this name right now, guys? I'm bad with names, so I'm like just shooting stuff in the dark here. Okay, hold on. I gotta respond to a work message real quick. Ooh. Okay, so... by the way, what are you doing? Oh, right now, so, we're currently writing a world. What we're doing is, like, we're creating a setting, I guess you could say. Or, oh, why is this an aerial? We're creating a world for my fantasy story that I want to tell, when I play D&D later with friends or people that I can get together for it. So, right now we're just kind of creating, like, oh yeah, there's all these deities, there's these kingdoms and countries, there's these continents. Yeah. Like a role play? Kind of, yeah. Although I might actually just like write stuff that happens in this world. As you know, just like if I don't really play D&D, like if I can just maybe write it myself. But we're just like creating a setting, you know, it's a world building. Okay, so... Okay, there you go. In where? Minecraft or something? Like a tabletop RPG. So it's like playing like through words and imagination, where you know, people create. It's like, do you know Dungeons and Dragons? It's like that. It's like that's the main idea of the setting. Let's see. Yeah. Sorry, I got pretty distracted there. Just a lot of work, and a message I had to respond to, because there's some changes going on with my work, and it's getting a little bit interesting to say the least. Let's see. So the brazier is their symbol. Okay. Marlesia the Phoenix. So we got one for fire. For fire. Should we keep going with the elements now? Earth. Conviction. Earth and metal. Earth and metal would be a good one. It's like what's in Stranger Things? That's kind of hard to share. I don't know. Just like you know, it's like a game where you determine everything with dice. It's role playing in the sense that you are telling a story. I don't really know how to explain it, but just know that it's like a fantasy world. We're writing a fantasy world right now. And that's like the big thing about it. But yeah, Stranger Things is a very popularized version of like, oh, how prominent D&D was. They do take a lot of D&D aspects and put them in Stranger Things. Like I do know that they had Vecna in there, although I'm not really clear on how much. I should watch Stranger Things. I feel like it'd be very up my alley. There we go. Sorry, I just had to figure that stuff out. The work is just becoming very kind of, it's sort of messy in a sense, but you know, it's okay. Earth/metal. The Phoenix, what's the symbol? Alicia the Phoenix. I don't know what a name to do with this. So Earth and Metal is the main themes. Earth and Metal is the main themes. The construct. That's all I know about what I want the title to be. The title is the construct. Earth and Metal is more so their symbols. We're trying to align that with. And then so their thing is loyalty and conviction. Loyalty and conviction. Their symbol. A crown shield, I'd have to say. Sort of like a coat of arms, I'd have to say, actually. Yeah, I feel like that's good. I just don't know the name for that. I don't know what name to do, which is a big thing for it, right? But so we have Rylesia the Phoenix, birth, rebirth, and redemption, which is fire, lit brazier as their symbol. The construct, loyalty and conviction, full silver coat of arms. Actually, maybe no name, because I feel like the construct is like a fitting, very fitting by itself. All right, let's go with air. Now, okay, so it's either water. Okay, let's just put the elements down that will define these. Light, darkness. We could even just leave it with these 6 deities, like one for each element with a set theme. I think I fixed it. Hopefully. Welcome back, and I hope your internet's working fine now. Okay. Let's see. So, water. So water has to be peace. Like, in all of its different forms and meanings, right? Water is like, for me, serenity. It's a flow. It's what is meant to happen. So I think we can get a bit abstract there. Water, the timeless. Okay. Let's do this. We can have an optional name after the fact, but they will have like their main titles. Yeah, I think basing each element, like each god, like deity on an element is here. Did you think of a name for fire? Rylesia. Rylesia. I'm still thinking about the pronunciation, but we have it right here. Might have to just change it to a Z. Feel like it's like Rylesia. Yeah, I like that. Rylesia. And then now the construct, loyalty and conviction, full silver coat of arms. The timeless, because I don't think there's going to be a dominant god deity for any country or like area. There'll just be different pantheons. These are just like the head of the pantheons, or like the kind of like the major deities across, and we'll have like minor deities for like other stuff. And that's where it'll get pretty fun. Because I might just come up with deities like on the spot during the run, or during like kind of as the world plays out. You know, I think that'd just be tons of fun. So the construct, loyalty and conviction, full silver coat of arms, the timeless. So this is based off of water. I don't know why, but light kind of reminded me of hope. I mean, it usually does have that connotation, right? So how far are you? In terms of what? We haven't run any sessions, by the way. This is just all like how it is. Like, I'm just making this in preparation for even session 1. So yeah, big questions to be answered here. Which deity are you at? We're at the timeless, because I think the construct is an interesting one where we might not even need a name. So it's the main themes of loyalty and conviction, full silver coat of arms. Like, these are the symbols. Like these, the second line are the symbols. The first ones are like their main like themes and like what they're known for. We're at the timeless right now. So the timeless is at, or like peace. Peace and contentment. No. Peace and change. Loyalty and conviction, peace and change. No. What's a timeless concept? What's a timeless concept that will keep going? So change is one. Like, change is kind of like inevitable. It's like a part of life. Ooh. This is so hard. It's hard, right? Like, I try my best, but it's just so difficult to be able to write this stuff, you know what I mean? It's a very, very difficult thing to do, writing and creating a whole world as we know it. Peace and change. I don't think peace is necessarily right. So when we think of the timeless, because the timeless is based off of water, right? A flowing river, a stream that never ends, an expanse. that is larger than what we know. Adventure and change, but I feel like air would be adventure. Life? It's hard, right? Like, we're all like thinking here and it's just rough. It's just so rough. The difficulty's insane. Like, the depths. Well, life is rebirth. Well, I mean, keep in mind, this is... Do we think of water as life? Is that our correlation with it? I think is... That's why change is a big one, right? Change is a big one. I mean, you have to have water to live and survive. True. But you also need air for survival, right? What if we do life and birth as a separate goddess, as a different concept? Like, and this is where it's like supposed to go, right? Like, we don't need to stay locked into only these six deities, right? Let's try to make more than that. Let's feel free to do what we want. Air, I think, in nature is definitely freedom. Freedom and adventure. Freedom and adventure, I think, is a big one. And maybe some will have predominant, like all of these deities will be prevalent everywhere, but some kingdoms and countries will have designated ones as like their main focus, as like the way they live. But you don't think air when you think of what you need to survive, I guess. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Freedom, I mean, again, freedom, adventure, and then freedom, adventure, loyalty, conviction. Water is change. Okay. Okay. Freedom, adventure, air. Water, the timeless. Change. What concept is inevitable? Water, it flows, it goes through. Change is inevitable because the water will erode. Rocks, time, it flows. Maybe not the timeless. What if we just do change in time? Change in time. Why is my name yellow on chat thing? I'm on the screen. I don't remember, to be honest. Let me see. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I can't really answer that. The Phoenix, the construct. Creation. Water. Something about water, right? Fire. What about death? Because you have life and birth. Also think your name is that because you host. I'm even debating life and birth. Like, I feel like life and birth might be a separate thing, but not like a major. Actually, let's get rid of life and birth for now, because that's like a whatchamacallit. It's like a life and birth is like a not major concept, I feel. It's like an important part of life, but it's not one of the major deities things. I think it would be like a secondary deity, or it's like a member of one of these pantheons. Because like these are like the big, like the leaders of divinity. And then we'll see like more specific and general things, right? So we'll add life and death and stuff like that. But I want to get rid of these concepts first. I want to get these concepts done. I feel like they would be separate. Ooh. It's just so hard. It's just so freaking hard to be able to come up with all of this. Oh, I'm getting tired. I might have to end stream in like 20 minutes because I'm running out of energy. I might need to go get like something like a boba or something. I might need to order boba or whatever. We'll have to see. Okay. The Phoenix, the construct. Change in time. This is so hard. I think the title for the heir, the Wanderer. The Illuminator. And then truth. Purity and truth, for sure. Darkness. And consequently, mystery. Confusion. Yeah. This is so hard. Oh my god. Like, I can feel my... Like, you guys know how you have, like, mental energy, and then you spend it, and then you just want to spend the day just, like relaxing and doing nothing else. Yeah, that's what I feel right now. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm losing it. I'm slipping, guys. I'm drifting away. Like, I just feel lightheaded. Maybe I'm just not breathing enough. Yeah, because air is everywhere. Like, that's like really smart. Yeah, right? Thank you. I think the Phoenix is really cool. Rebirth and redemption both being in one god deity is like sick. Water. For me, water is change. Water is change. And, you know, time is pretty good, I feel. But just the concept. What is the role that you play? What are you? I feel like this one's a bit vague. I feel like the spectator is a good thing, though. Someone who views change and views time from an outside perspective. The spectator / observer. And then we'll have this be like a regional thing, regional difference. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Cool. This is definitely up for debate. Definitely up for debate. Change time. Sort of like a wiggly hourglass. Wiggly slash fluid hourglass. A boot. Purity truth. Let's see. Scales and the sun. Scales. Inside of a circle representing sun. There we go. I feel like that's like we kind of breeze through those. Mystery and confusion. I feel like is the night. A more difficult college thesis than this? Well, this is like a for fun thing, so it's like, it's not really about being difficult. But like at the same time, it's like a creative endeavor, you know what I mean? College theses are kind of like, okay, well, I want to do this and I need to prove this. This is just, I'm creating a whole world. I'm creating a universe. Like, I wasn't kidding when I said I was like kind of playing God today, you know what I mean? Kind of playing God, guys. It's a hard life out here. Sheesh. The Illuminator. Let's see. The Shadow. I feel like just for the Shadow. Actually, the cloaked one sounds better for me. I like the cloaked one over the Shadow. Oop. Illuminator. Scales. Yes. Oh my god. This is freaking exhausting work. I feel like we need to move on from the deities for the rest of the day. And then for this, yeah, just kind of like a cloth. Looping cloth. I don't know how to explain the image I have. Cloak. Sort of. Hanging cloak is the closest I'm gonna get. Alright, we gotta move away from this. We have to move away from this. Alright. Additional. Damn, kind of feel bad. I don't know why. Huh? Wait, what? Kind of feel bad. I don't know why. Did something happen? Did I say something? Did I put something down that just doesn't work? Okay, so let's see. We have Gauch's Crest. Let's do the capital. The capital. I want to do the capital. So now the capital is going to be a heading. I don't know, LMAO. Sorry. No problem. No problem. And then we'll just go ahead and put this in all caps. Name unknown at the moment because I am burnt out of names. So the capital is a hub to. All I know is it's a hub to the Adventurers Guild. There's a headquarters here. HQ of Adventurers Guild is located here. Global affairs. feel like we want, whatchamacallit? The monarchy. Monarchy is prevalent. Ooh. I don't really know. I don't really know. So we have HQ, the Adventurers Guild, Global Affairs, Monarchy. What is the capital known for? Because Global Affairs is kind of like, you know, what the HQ, the Adventurers Guild does. And the capital's gotta be, it's like a significant place, right? But what is this capital known for? What is this city especially known for? Street food? I like street food. I feel like street food would be pretty fun. It's also just like the best place, the best market, the best food you'll ever have. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. Oh my god, it's like almost 5 and I'm getting hungry. I'm getting so hungry. Oh my goodness. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I do this to myself? Well, that's, I just kind of trolled myself there, didn't I? Oh god, wait, what's going on here? Hold on, I gotta check my thing real quick. Navigation. Volume controller. Oh, one of my plugins, like, deleted itself. Hold on. And then we're going to... Yup, there we go, install that. Okay, so my plugins kind of got messed up for some stuff. I was gonna use some of my expressions, but that didn't work out so great. I guess I gotta restart those. It's okay, I'll do that later. But yeah, oh god. Okay. The capital, unknown name, has a monarchy and banger street food. The best street food you'll ever find. And people will always want to be there. What else could the city be known for? Home to... Should we steal a little bit of webtoon stuff? Home to the labyrinth. Home to the labyrinth. The ultimate adventurer's test. Yeah, I'll just keep it simple like that. So banger street food, home to the labyrinth, the ultimate adventurer's test. Most advanced in communications technology. And transport. Commerce hub. Wait, what is this? What song is this? I feel like I know this song. I've heard this song before. Wait, 138. True Kind of Love. Interesting. Damn, I see my name nine times now. Eh? You see your name 9 times now? Oh. I was confused there for a second. Oh my god. Yeah. See, it's days like these. I think it's just the vibe. Like, it's so the thing about me doing like very vibey streams is that I get tired. Like I'm very responsive, or like I'm very responsive to time, or not time, but like atmosphere. So when I do streams like this, I've set up a very like a cozy like atmosphere, very soothing for myself. And now I just want to sleep. I just want to take a nap. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. I want to take a nap. Just want to take a good old sleep, a good old honk shoe. You know what I mean? We made a lot of progress today. I mean, this is gonna be a lot of fun to go through. Like, all I know is that we're probably gonna end in like 10 minutes. I'm running out of energy, unfortunately, and I don't want to like fall asleep on stream. You know what I mean? Like, this stream is only going to get more progressively boring as I like get more tired and sleepy. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone who stopped by. Hope you guys enjoyed like seeing kind of my world building process, and you know, enjoyed it. Of course, there's a lot that's going to be done off stream, and maybe, you know, if anybody wants updates, I can keep it going in the Discord. Let's see. The capital. Very big bolded letters. Make sure that's... Oh no. I knew something was wrong. This is all in Arial. Yeah, very big fan of making sure all my font is the one I selected it as. Very much like it. Most advanced in communication technologies and transports. Okay, so... Now what? Now what do I want to work on next? Current events. Let's do some current events. I think current events are always pretty fun to like work with. Because it's like a, wow, that's going on in this world. This is crazy. Current... Oh. I hope you have fun with your D&D world. I think, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm having tons of fun with it. Just a very sleepy kind of day. Current events. And then we'll select that. Spectral, there we go. And this will just be like a straight up list. Oh, we need kingdoms though. Okay, we need countries and kingdoms to work out here. We need countries and kingdoms to be done before we can do that. Oh god. Oh god, no. No. Okay. The capital. Okay, I think the capital and Gauch's Crest are going to be very, very Wanderer aligned. I don't even know if I want to do Wanderer. I think the Homeless is like a little bit of more of an interesting take on it. The Homeless? No, let's stick with the Wanderer. I feel like it's just too late in the game to change it. Okay, so Wanderer, and let's go back to Gauch's Crest. Wanderer. Aligned. Oh my god, this is... Why is this... Spectral, there we go. And nice. So we got a few names missing. We got a Dragonborn name. We have an unknown branch vice leader. And then we got a few countries to come up with. Ooh, good work, good work. The current events, I feel like we can still come up with a few of these. Meteor. Okay, let's do astrologists are predicting a meteor shower this year. Meteor shower upcoming. Predicted by diviners, and astrologists. Lots of celestial stuff going on, let's say. Solar, we've got a whole week of eclipses. Because there are very big suns and moons. And I'm gonna say there's like 3 suns. No. 1 sun, but there's like 5 moons. Nah, I feel like that's a little bit dumb. This is my stream. Oh, it died. My internet died. Uh-oh. My connection to the server went out? Are we back? Oh boy. Wait, how long was the stream gone for? What happened there? Very interesting. It looks like my bitrate and like everything stopped going. I think that's a sign I should be ending soon. But yeah. Prince of distant country. Of distant country / continent. Has been very aggressive. And we'll have like enough technology where there's like a news like people, news crystals of high technology. Very developed. Now the question is how far I want to go with this. How far do I want to go with this? Do I want to bring phones into the fantasy world? Just a mixture of like phones and technology, you know what I mean? Magic technology. How far I want to go on that like little rabbit hole of magic tech. Always very interesting, I'd have to say. Anyways, I'm unfortunately out of ideas, out of energy, and out of time. So everybody, thank you so much for tagging along. I'm really glad for a lot of you guys who were able to show up, who were talking with me and joining me and kind of creating my world. I'm really thankful because a lot of this I would have struggled with, and I feel like talking it out and like having people like to kind of bounce ideas off of definitely helped me a lot to kind of set the ground on like what I wanted. So anyways, really appreciate it, and I'm gonna go rest up. Thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you guys next time. Stardew Valley stream on Thursday, don't forget, same time. Whoa!